Boop.
Alright, we're back.
Yeah. Ooh. Yuri's route. I don't know. I don't remember what part. I don't care, though.
A part.
Yes.
We're just trying to, go through it. I don't remember what happened.
I don't either.
Well, I mean, I don't know what happened, like, right before where we are right now.
Yeah,
I know what kind of happened generally. Like, yeah.
Oh, wait. Weren't we really sick? And, like, some shit went down?
A bit, yeah. I'm not sure if we're still sick, though.
I don't think we are. I think we're better now.
Yeah, we're better.
Oh, I didn't.
You didn't read. You just clicked.
Man, it's late in the morning.
Man, I mean, did you think they just weren't recording or just going through it?
I forgot.
Even if we weren't recording, we'd probably still speak out the lines.
I forgot.
You forgot. How many have we recorded so far? Like,
I
at
don't
least
know.
10. And you're just like.
I'm glad that there's no school today.
You didn't read the first line, did you? Or did you? I don't remember.
It feels weird sleeping this late from doing something besides playing games. And I was up until at least 1 in the morning just reading.
Oh, yes.
It isn't incredibly often, but I found myself reading more lately. It started when I found that I was getting tired of playing the same games over and over.
Wow.
Hey, I don't read.
Me. But it's me.
It's me, except if reading was replaced. Anime. Yeah. Monotony of just logging in, playing, winning some, but losing more just felt so unsatisfying. While there were some people who I play with every once in a while, we hardly talked about anything except the games. Session would usually end with someone getting irritated and leaving anyway. With books, on the other hand, I can open and close them even at school and pick up where I left off. Plus, I don't have to rely on Wi-Fi to read books.
I mean, I kind of do. At least the ones I read.
Even up until just recently, when I read for classes, it felt really forced. Still feel that way when I have to read something dry and boring like a textbook, but it's different when I get to pick something to read that's genuinely interesting. I wonder if I would feel the same way about games if I were forced to play them for class.
I love that I feel this sudden coldness out of nowhere, just like a chill go down my spine, but now I'm like getting warmer again. It's stupid. I hate this feeling.
While I want to dismiss the idea of disliking games altogether, I feel like I'd get tired of anything real quick if it were forced on me. The stomach growl interrupts my morning ruminations. Looks like it's time to grab some breakfast. Yeah, breakfast.
Oh.
My morning routine finished, I settled down at my desk.
What'd you eat for breakfast? Plate.
I should probably do some homework. Ugh. I'm
feeling
What
jaded.
the? English is one seriously weird language. Maybe kids learn how to speak it in the West.
Yuri can help us.
You know what? I think it's time for a break. Most of my homework is done anyway, so it seems like a good time to take a walk. Ooh, we're going on another walk.
Yeah, okay.
Man, the gray clouds are really looming today. Hopefully it doesn't rain. Although, where am I going? I don't really have a destination in particular. I guess I'll just walk around for now and see what catches my eye. I end up wandering near a shopping center. Wait a minute. It looks like there's a bookstore here as well.
Oh.
Maybe I can ask Yuri to check it out with me sometime.
Nope.
But
I was gonna say, unless like he goes into the bookstore, then he sees her there already. But no, alright, smell. Yeah.
A sweet smell catches my attention. It smells like freshly baked pastries. I wouldn't mind grabbing something sweet right about now. Seems like our quaint little bakery is the culprit of the fragrance. Permeating the air. And are those Sayori and Nizuki sitting inside? That makes sense.
Yeah, I think so. Like, is that? But yeah, I mean, I kind of thought bakery. Yeah. Seems like something that Natsuki would be at, and it's like, oh, well, she is.
All the more reason to take a look at the bakery. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I know. Now I have to try to do 2 voices. I want to just start off with Yuri and get to the rest, but now I gotta...
Hey guys, fancy meeting you here.
Huh? Oh, hi, Yuri too. Look at that.
Two of them are seated at a small corner table. Zuki's holding a couple of cream puffs to herself rather possessively, while Sarah is munching on 3 giant cookies. This seems like a pretty nice place.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. They have some really great sweets, like they're from
Depending on the frosting.
I'm just not a cake person, you know. And the giant chocolate cookies are super yummy.
Okay, well, coming from Sayori, everything's yummy to her. Sayori practically unhinges her jaw.
I mean,
to take
if it's
another
a
bite of
sweet,
cookie.
yeah, it's yummy. But like, I'm surprised to see you out of your house. What brings you here? Stalking girls in your free time? I know.
Nah, the scent of sweets called my name. Plus, I needed to take a break from homework. There's only so many questions that I can look at before my head starts spinning. Not to mention English as a language is a nightmare to learn.
So you don't get why you have to learn stuff like Algebra 2 and Calculus, like math. Ugh. Unless we're doing something really math related for our jobs, I doubt we'll ever use this stuff.
I have to agree with Mizuki here.
I mean, yeah. That's all I want to say. Well, at least English is pretty useful.
I mean, I guess.
Hey, why don't you grab something to eat already?
Sounds like a plan.
Good job, Natsuki, inviting us to eat.
I glance up at the menu as I make my way to the counter. Looks like this place has a variety of teas as well, including oolong tea.
Oh, we're gonna get
We should
oolong
really
tea.
learn about other types of tea too. Oolong is the only one I know Yuri drinks. Nevertheless, I'm sure Yuri would like this place. Top of teas, they have cakes, donuts, croissants, bagels, pastries, ranging from sweet to sour. Pretty much everything bread
Hey,
related.
you want bread?
Mmm.
It's bread.
I guess I'll just have a chocolate
what's on
cake
sale?
and
Bread?
orange-infused black tea. Chocolate cake?
Okay, chocolate tea, yeah, but orange infused black.
tea.
I mean, I'm not sure if that's normal. It doesn't sound good, but that could just be normal.
They have some chocolate brownies that look really good as well, but with my exercise habits, they are probably way too rich for me.
Which is none.
Set my tray down with a clatter once I get back to our table.
So, what'd you get?
Went with the chocolate cake and black tea.
Not Yuri's oolong tea, then.
Look at that face. To be honest, I think it's still a little too bitter for me. Hey, watch your tongue!
Tea is better. It's only good after you add tons of sugar in.
It's definitely an acquired taste. On another note, this cake looks really good though. Chocolate cake is thick and dense. 3 layers of different kinds of chocolate in between the cake. Just looking at this is giving me a sugar high. Look at her face. Look at her face.
I feel like this is kind of similar to the one before, except this one is like, wow, there's no thing. And it'll kind of sideways.
And I called the brownies rich. Ha ha. On the other hand, the tea is rather bittersweet. The hint of orange cutting through the bitterness of the tea. As I pick up my fork, I notice Sayori eyeing my cake.
Yeah, she's eyeing it.
To be fair, it is a rather large slice. I take a chunk out of it with my fork, trying to balance all of the layers on it. Taking a bite, the sweetness is not as overwhelming as I thought it would be. And it feels like it's incredibly thick. The dark chocolate enveloping my tongue and the fudge melting in my mouth. The girls look at me as I grin like an idiot.
As you're grinning like an idiot. And, yeah, there it is. You're making such a funny face to me too. Yeah, real funny looking. You look real dumb right now.
Hey, this is some good cake, Mizuki. Sayori keeps on staring at the cake. Hey, Sayori, you want a bite?
Of course.
He takes your fork and takes a chunk out of a part that I didn't touch. You want some too, Mizuki?
Are you sure?
Come on, you want me to get fat trying to eat all of it myself?
You're already out of shape as it is. No need to have you packing on the extra pounds.
She takes a chunk out of the cake and eats it. If you eat some more, maybe you'll be as big and strong as me someday. Oh, damn.
Hey, man, that's just...
Oh.
Look at me. I can't do that. Look at me.
She's stuck between wanting to insult me and taking her time to chew so she doesn't choke. This feels pretty satisfying to watch. Sayori, on the other hand, has been awfully quiet.
I mean, yes.
Sayori. Looks like Sayori took another chunk of my cake while I was focusing on Mizuki. Her mouth's filled with cake. You're so cheeky sometimes. You trying to prep for the winner now?
I appreciate you calling me fat. Sayori, chew your food, your mouth closed like a normal person.
The moment passes and Sayori finishes the mouthful of cake.
I don't like it when you call me fat.
Sayori, you literally have 3 giant cookies in front of you, and I let you have a chunk of my cake already. Scratch that, too. She really knows how to put food away. At this rate, you might as well sign up for the sumo club while you're at it.
You're just really going up. They have a sumo club?
I wouldn't be surprised if they did. And if they don't, you could be its captain.
Then I have to leave the literature club. Yeah, I think I'll pass. Besides, who wanna watch a bunch of dudes in skippy belts push each other around inside a ring? Sounds super gross and sweaty.
It's a respectable sport. I'm pretty sure you have to have a fair amount of muscle to do it as well. Or at least from what I've seen on TV, it seems like a lot more than people having a shoving contest. Plus, you need to have good balance if you don't want to fall down or lose.
Maybe you should write a sumo-inspired poem if you like it so much.
2 men in a ring. A battle of wills and pride. Guts overrides fear. I give a mock bow.
That's better than what I expected from you out of the top of your head. Good job. Far from being as good as one of my poems, though. Did you make that IQ on the spot?
Nope, I heard it on a show.
Aw,
Yep, totally.
You're scared.
Definitely a Jerk V2 original. The way Nizuki shoots me a glare doesn't reassure me that they are convinced. Anyway, that cake was pretty good. Or the parts that I had were good.
Hey, I should get going soon. Yeah, I'm out.
Got exams to study for?
You could say that, yeah.
She looks off to the side, obviously not thrilled with going home to study. It's like I should get going too. Sorry, you want to walk back home with me?
Sure, that sounds fun.
Quickly wolf down the rest of my food as the others begin packing up.
The wolf king wolfs down his food.
Yeah! Since I'm here, I might as well grab something to take home too. Hold up one sec, I'm gonna grab something to take home.
Okay. Guess I'll see you all later then.
See you in the club, Nizuki. We wave a goodbye to each other as I head back to the counter and buy 2 more slices of chocolate cake to go. Alright, let's go, Sayori.
Alrighty.
I haven't talked to Sayori as much as I'd like to lately, and this is a good excuse
cloudy.
to do
Rain,
so.
rain.
Especially since exams are coming up and are gonna eat up a lot of my time. So, you think you'll do alright with everything?
With what?
For a moment, it almost looks like Sayori's a little shaken, but she quickly dispels that with a
I was
smile.
like, oh, you know, alright. It's like, oh, he knows? Like, no.
You know, with exams and all that.
Oh. Yeah, I think I'll be fine. Monica's been telling me here and there, too. So, you got nothing to worry about.
That's good. Make sure to take care of
That
yourself.
smile doesn't look reassuring.
No point in cramming if you end up sleeping in and missing all your exams.
Yeah.
Sayori kicks a rock on the sidewalk a few feet in front of her, clatters away, bouncing into the asphalt road. Is something up?
Oh. I'm just a bit tired to date a lot. Totally.
That makes sense. Considering how many cookies and pieces of cake you had, it's no wonder you are exhausted. Make sure to eat something good every once in a while, okay?
This is a guy carrying 2 slices of chocolate cake.
Okay, you got me there. Well, how about this? Hands Sayori a bag holding one of the slices of cake.
Eh?
Now we can be fat together. Plus, I wanted to thank you for taking care of me when I was sick before Halloween.
Together? That'd be really nice of me too.
Oh my god. I feel so bad for her. Like,
Don't worry. You know...
she's next, I know that, but like...
I mean, she's last, you know?
Well, last, but like also so sad.
Yeah.
It's just like so sad because it's so obvious.
I mean, yeah, it's so obvious. Yeah, no, yeah.
It's just sad.
I mean, like earlier, it's like, yo, that smile, that don't look good, you know? And he's all cloudy, you know? Well, I got them rain clouds in the head. You wanna fucking click the line? I read it already.
Huh?
Yeah, I read it a while ago. Thanks for the cake.
Maybe I should try playing a sport like Monica. Otherwise, everything is probably going to catch up to me sooner or later.
I'd like to see Monica beat you up in tennis.
We arrive in front of Sayori's house. Considering how she's looking so glum, she must be having a stomachache. Oh well, she'll be fine once everything gets digested. I'll catch you later, Sayori.
See ya.
Sigh as I head back to into my house. Well, back to the grind.
The grind of what?
Jump. Jump. Exams. Jump. Jump. Jump.
Jumping.
And, jump. And a big jump.
Everyone's jumping. Jump, 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 jump. Alright, what's going on now? What was that? Okay, you
I'm
can
eating
stop.
the red light.
Okay, cool. Read.
And with so many...
You have to read that? You're good at English. Do it. Come on, you can do it. You can do it.
Words or retch marks floating around. Hyperinflation
I think it's like
became
maybe
a real issue.
Or Reichsmarks or whatever. Hyperinflation.
Money was more or less useless, like monopoly money.
Yeah, that's what happened in Germany.
I
money
suppose that's
just
one
kind
way
of
to
got
see it.
useless.
We'll call it there for now, guys. And that marks the end of another session. On to more important news. Yay, it's time for lunch. Quickly check my bag. Oh, god damn it. Of course I forgot my lunch.
You stupid.
With a sigh, I start making my way to the vending machine in the hallway. Soft tap on my shoulder causes me to
Soft
spin
tap,
around.
so is it Yuri? We getting more? No, Sayori. God damn it. Hey, Yuri too.
Yo, Sayori.
Want to come sit with us?
She motions back to Monica. and
Yeah,
Yuri
alright.
standing
Yeah.
to the side. Yep. They are all carrying their own lunch boxes. From my stomach's grumbles, I'm pretty sure it's jealous of them. Maybe a good conversation with them can help distract me from my hunger. Sure sounds good to me. Oh damn!
Rooftop!
Look at that! Rooftop!
Yeah!
A few minutes later, we find ourselves on the roof. I don't know what makes the roof such an attractive lunch spot. Maybe it's the refreshing breeze.
It's a good view.
Either way, I'm pretty glad that that no one's started locking the rooftop door.
You did it! You read it!
Huh?
Good
That's
job.
strange. Where's Nizuki?
Oh. I gotta get the Monica voice. Oh. She texted me to say that she wasn't feeling very well, so she didn't come in.
Oh boy.
I mean, you think she's sick, or you think she doesn't want it? Like the bruise is too bad.
Bruise. She wasn't able to cover it up this time.
I mean,
Or
it
she
may have been
just
the
didn't
first
care.
time because it's been the first time, or it was like all big or whatever. Anyway, how you holding up with exams coming up?
Well, I'm not thrilled with the whole idea of exams. I think I'll do well enough on them. What about you guys?
With any luck, I'll do well. Cram school sure helps keep me on track. Monica, you don't even need any luck. You're probably gonna be first in our year as usual. And the probability that your grades are purely based on luck is infinitesimally. Fucking, why couldn't you just space it? Well, thanks for the support, guys. How are you doing with your studying, Yuri? You know how it goes. Studying isn't the most absorbing activity in the world, but we do what we must. Yuri, I'm surprised that you actually just like reading something. Well, just because I don't complain, it doesn't mean that I like it. There are plenty of books that I dislike for one reason or another.
Like what?
Just books that are poorly written or clumsily thought out themes.
It's kind of weird knowing that you actively dislike something other than the manga, that is.
Anyway, what about you, Sayori? How are you doing in your exam preparations?
Sayori looks away. Her ass smile, not exactly.
I can't look. Every time I
mad
do this,
in
I feel like
confidence.
my Yuri's slightly different every time, and I hate it. I'm never gonna get over it because I can never tell my own voice, and I hate it. All right, I'll start reading the line now. All right. I think I'll do fine. Some of my classes are pretty easy for me, like Japanese.
Let me guess, you were not so excited for the STEM subjects.
Yeah. I'll be fine though. I just gotta study more and it should be okay.
Well, that's good. Out of the corner of my eye, I catch Yuri staring at me. Not one to back down, though. I turn to stare back at her. What's up, Yuri? Oh, look at that! Look at that face. She thought she was being slick.
Yeah, like you just blatantly staring at someone.
Hey, at least I admit it, okay? I don't imply.
Hey, she may admit it. And also, like, you wouldn't. You would be like, I'm spacing out.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You would you're lying to everyone right now.
But, like, not all the time.
It depends on who you're staring at. You know? Also, I read the line.
She quickly looks down, her face reddened.
I wonder why she's staring at you. Maybe it's because of a conversation that she overheard.
Oh, I know,
Yeah.
it's glorious. It's so cute.
Nothing. I noticed that you didn't bring your lunch. I mean, I could also bring it. Yeah.
Uh-huh. That's because I don't have one today.
Did you get your lunch again?
Hey, what do you mean by forget? And it's not like my mom packs my lunches anymore.
Why didn't you buy anything then?
Lines would probably have been too long.
You kidnapped me. That's basically how it went. Guess you're starving today then. Huh?
Yep, guess so. Sigh. They've all unpacked their own lunches already. Food looks all the more tantalizing given that I have nothing in front of me. He really should have gotten something out of the vending machine. As expected, Yuri's brought a homemade bento, while Sayori has
Is it
two
gonna
rice
be like
balls.
a choice dependent, like choose which food you want?
Meanwhile, Monica packed what looks like a club sandwich. Man, this is torture.
Hey,
Oh God!
It is.
Jordan!
It is.
Oh no!
I predicted it.
I'm concerned. Well, we know what we're picking, but still.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, Yuri too.
The girls look at each other, bemused.
I predicted it. You go first, Yuri. Alright. Yuri too. The fuck?
That's the sprinkler.
Cool.
In
Alright.
the front yard.
Yeah, that's... Would you like a bite of my lunch? I'm not very hungry anyway.
Are you sure? I've gone
And
without
as soon as
lunches
she say,
before,
as soon
you
as
know?
she said that, Sarah's face just changes.
Yeah, because she
It's like,
Ooh,
oh.
damn. Say that, but I'm still hoping that she shares her lunch with me. That braised pork belly and her bento looks delectable.
Yes, I'm sure. Here.
She picks up a bite of food using her chopsticks and offers it up to me. Are you
Oh
gonna
yeah,
feed
as
me?
soon as I saw,
Oh!
as soon as like chopsticks, like oh.
You should have just taken the feed. Like, he really should have just opened his mouth.
Stupid! You should have just took it. You know, go. It's like.
Oh, Jordan!
Ah.
Oh, it was such a great opportunity, but I had to open my big fat mouth.
Yeah, your big fat mouth is stupid. I mean, yeah. I mean, you probably would have just gone for it as much as like as soon as you saw it.
I
Like,
probably would have.
I mean, it's not face, but it's like.
A startled look flashes over Yuri's face. Did she really not realize what she was doing? Too late. Can't take it back now. Yes! Fucking played that shit to greatness,
Yeah, it's
man.
not even playing to grace. Like I'm being bold. Nothing you can do to stop me. I'm taking
I
it.
chomped down on a mouthful of food that Yuri's holding. The taste of tenderly cooked meat lightly aromatic rice flood my mouth. Suffice to say, it's good. Looking up at Yuri, her expression nearly makes me spew out the food in laughter. She looks cross between mortified and happy, her face flaming. This is super tasty, Yuri. Thanks for the food.
And Monica's like, oh, yeah, you gotta flirt in front of us? Wow.
And then...
Yeah. Sarah's just like, neutral face. You're welcome, but next time you can use the chopsticks yourself.
Oh, my throat. Yuri, you know you liked it.
I mean, hey man, she's gonna do it probably not in front of everyone.
Well,
but
yeah, that's true. Ha, fair enough. By the way, weren't you going to say something, Sayori?
Probably about the exact same thing you were gonna say. But you know. It's nothing.
Aww.
Nothing at all.
She's so
Nothing,
sad.
nothing.
She looks down and fidgets with the rice ball in her
Yeah.
hands. Really? Come on, tell us what's up.
I forgot. Anyway, what you thinking about, Monica? Oh,
So she forgot, huh? Normally I wouldn't let it go so easily, but since Yuri and Monica are here...
huh? Sorry, kind of zoned out back there. As soon as I saw that, this is taking advantage of Yuri's shyness. It was like, oh. What'd I miss?
Yuri shared some of her lunch with me.
And said that it was good. Look at that. Yeah.
Surprisingly, Yuri looks quite pleased with herself now.
Yeah,
She's gotten over the initial shock. Oh, and she fed it to me.
I didn't shock back yet.
Ow!
Please don't talk about that. So embarrassing.
Thumbnail.
Yeah, everything's a thumbnail to you.
I
As soon as
know.
you hit right click, it's like thumbnail. Looks like Yuri's really coming out of her shell. Huh.
Yuri covers her face with her hands, flustered beyond belief.
Oh, and she shrunk down a bit, you know? You see that? Do you notice?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Alright. Come on, guys. Let's give Yuri a break.
Why don't you join in with the teasing, Sayori?
Because I'm a nice person. You got us there. You really did. Plus, you never answered my question. Right.
Not like a size and picks at a fingernail.
Yeah, look at my fingernail. I'm picking at it. There's nothing there. Well, I've been trying to decide on what I'm going to be doing in the next 3 years. It isn't too long before we all end up graduating, so I've been trying to figure everything out.
Aren't you planning to go to college, though?
Yeah, I am.
Despite her words, the tone of her voice sounds uncertain.
That's what I'm planning to doing as well. I've always thought that I was suited for academia.
That definitely sounds like you, Yuri.
So, what about you, Drew V2? Do you have any post-graduation plans yet?
To be honest, I haven't really given it much thought. Now, I can't say I have a solid idea what I'll do at the moment.
Fair enough. We're only in second years after all.
Maybe we'll check into something to do with literature.
Good answer. You pass.
Monica smiles playfully as she says that.
If you ever need any more literature recommendations, you can always come to me. I'd be more than happy to help you prepare you for a future degree in literature.
That sounds good to me. So what about you, Sayori?
Eh? I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. Maybe a teacher. That's a respectable... Man, my throat, I can't, I don't know why. That's a respectable profession, inspiring the next generation.
I don't know if I had to guess Sayori's banking on getting long vacations.
Well, I wouldn't exactly complain about the long breaks or anything.
She's right. Look at her face. She glances around and giggles a bit.
Maybe I could teach classes on rhyme poetry. You know, poetry that's not too bright, but not too sad. My poetry. I could definitely see you as a teacher surrounded by a crowd of adorable kids. Yuri V2 would make a nice teacher as well, in my opinion. Thank you for the compliment. Yeah.
I hadn't thought of teaching as a career before. Really? How so?
As a teacher in high school, I guess. Or I mean, you're very kind and good at listening, so I believe that you'll be good at providing support for students.
Oh, thanks, Yuri.
Of course, it's just my opinion, but I want to tell it to you.
Look at that. Look at that face. She shyly twirls a strand of hair between her fingers with that face. While I take another bite of Yuri's lunch. The girls keep on chatting amongst themselves. Monica's right. There isn't a whole lot of time before we have to go out into the real world. We don't have forever and ever to stay like this. Provided, I don't think that I'd like to stay at a high schooler forever. However, that also means that I'll have a lot more responsibilities to take care of. It's also the fact that it'll be tough to stay close with everyone once we all split off to find our own schools and careers. I mean, what are the chances that we all end up doing similar things at the same place? Not that there isn't no chance of that happening between at least two of us, but you've got to admit that it's small. It makes me kind of sad to think about not being able to talk to everyone every day. Now that I think about it, what will happen between Yuri and I? At this point, I'm pretty sure that I want to stay close to her, even if we end having different interests. Having different interests.
You know,
she's someone who I don't want to let go of.
Hey, Yuri V2.
Huh?
You're spacing out.
Sorry about that. What were we talking about?
At this point, it's really tough to decide on big things like our future when we have to ask for permission all the time for little things. Like, we're supposed to decide on what we want to do for the rest of our lives, but it can't even go be without asking a teacher.
That is a good point. Well, I'm sure we'll figure something out. We've got time, so let's enjoy it while we can.
I suppose you're right. We still have a year left before we really have to worry, after all.
The lunch bell rings. Alright, I'll see you all in the club. Smile and wave a bit half-heartedly. Looks like that conversation brought everyone a little down. Damn.
Alright. Like, hey, he wants to stay close to Yuri, but it's not like... He didn't say love yet.
Jump.
So...
He's an idiot. Jump.
Jump. He's the idiot for not loving Yuri.
Well, no, he's an idiot because he hasn't figured it out yet.
I mean, like, at the moment, it's like, yo.
Ooh.
We've seen this before.
We have?
Yeah.
Oh. The bus rattles a bit as it trundles down the street, the plastic hanging strap swaying gently overhead.
Yeah, we seen this 4 days ago.
Oh, public transportation. You are always there for me. I can always count on a ride from you, especially when meeting up with a cute, purple-haired girl at the bookstore.
We're meeting with Yuri at the bookstore? Yeah!
Ever since I got closer to Yuri, I've really been speeding through books. Having someone to read with definitely helped in making sure I finish the books. But it also hasn't felt like a chore in a while. Suddenly, the bus lets out a high-pitched whine as it eases into a bus stop. Here's where I get off.
I wish I could read with someone. ...
But
I'm always alone.
I'm not too far away from
And
the
you don't
bookstore
read.
now. There it is, and there's Yuri. I wave at her, although she doesn't see me. She's fidgeting with her hair and glancing around, presumably looking for me. For a moment we make eye contact. She immediately smiles widely and stands up straighter.
Hi, Dorvita.
Hey Yuri, did I keep you waiting?
Oh, no. I arrived only a moment ago.
Thanks for inviting me out, by the way.
No problem. I was going to buy something here anyway. So,
Well, let's head in, shall we?
let's.
It's subtle, but I smell a scent of lavender and a touch of jasmine oil as she brushes past me.
Oh, yeah, the
Oh.
oils.
Once inside, that scent blends in nicely with the traces of old paper and ink emitting from the store. There's a sense of calming that envelops us the moment we step inside, bolstered by the quiet, lulling sounds of flipping pages. Plastic covers gleam from the bookshelves as we pass by. With each and every step inside, Yuri seems to walk with a little more energy.
Haven't been in here for a while now.
Really? When was the last time you were here?
I believe it was roughly a month ago on a Sunday.
Why haven't you visited more then?
You know, it's been busy.
Oh.
I shouldn't be spending so much money on books, too.
Sighs quietly and runs her fingers over the spines of a nearby row of books.
I've been trying to read books online instead to save on money, but being able to physically flip through the pages feels so much better.
I mean, yeah. I feel that. Because, like, some people, like, read through the books. But our brother, he could read, like, stuff online or all that. Like, he's already, like, started reading it physically, and he's like, alright, I'm just gonna finish the rest physically or whatnot. But, yeah.
It's as if I just need something tangible in my hands.
Yeah, I think I can understand that feeling. It's definitely easier to get distracted if I'm reading something online. There's a lot of books I haven't seen before in this aisle. One novel with a particular ornately designed cover catches my eye. The Awakening. This looks like one of those books considered classic literature. Yuri notices me eyeing it.
Oh, are you curious about some of the novels here?
I don't know, maybe that one over there. Why have you read a lot of books in this section? She pulls the copy of The Awakening out from the shelf.
Kate Thompson's The Awakening. I did read this in middle school. To be honest, I don't recall too much about the plot. Hold on, let me refresh my memory of the summary of the back cover.
Her eyes quickly flick over the words on the back, and a moment later Yuri looks up with a smile.
Ah, yes. It's all coming back to me. This was quite the enjoyable read, from what I remember.
So what's it about?
Well, it's considered a milestone of early feminist literature due to its social commentary and in-depth look into the main character's psyche. The novel is about a married woman in the late 19th century in New Orleans who struggles to find a place for herself in the restrictive society she lives in. Honestly speaking, I believe I liked the book so much because I could relate to some of the themes.
Oh, like what?
Well, some of the most salient themes are solitude and the impact of social constraints and expectations. It's easy to find yourself falling into a solitary lifestyle without societal support. In a way, detaching yourself from society can feel empowering in that you can take control of yourself away from the outside influence. But it could also be quite lonely.
I can see how that theme would resonate with Yuri so deeply. She must have been a loner even in middle school.
The societal expectations present in that era's version of the American South all work to repress the main character's true desire and needs.
Ooh.
I mean, it's the 1800s.
Yeah, but like, relating to her.
Yeah. Especially since the main character's a married woman who has to struggle with gender roles too.
So you can relate to some of the expectations in the book society to our society then.
course, modern-day society isn't as oppressive as the Victorian-era society. But still, there will always be social norms that people would just be hard-pressed to disobey. And anyway, Japanese society is rather restrictive in comparison to other countries.
You got that right. When I was a kid, I really wanted to move to America because of how freeing it seemed. Country of rock and roll, right?
I don't know about that.
It's pretty bad right now.
Yeah, it's pretty shit.
But it's definitely a more individualistic culture. Anyway, The Awakening is a beautifully written book. I recommend it to you if you want to read a critique of society, although the ending is quite depressing. Oh, is that a spoiler?
Ha, nah, you are good. I would have been like, oh, hell no.
You would have been like, oh boy, I'd read, you know, if someone tells me to read a book and I'm like, it's from Yuri, sure, I'll read it.
No, I meant like, she's like, oh, is that a spoiler? I'm like, well, I'm now going into the ending pretty-depressed.
You know, you can't go, you know, it's easy to, you know, be like not really pre-depressed if you're already depressed. Big brain.
If you're gonna recommend the book dispassionately, then I guess I've got to give it a shot. Take the copy of the novel from you and turn it over in my hands.
I'll be looking forward to hearing what you think about it.
Continue strolling around the bookstore for more. It's time looking for a book for Yuri. She pauses at a display and flips through a paperback book with a black cover. What's that book?
Battle Royale. I assume you've heard of it before. I have.
Yeah, I watched the movie, it's great.
I actually read a bit of it before. I never finished it though, haha. Speaking of rock and roll in America, the main character in it is pretty obsessed with the U.S. Although I'm guessing that you know that already.
Well, I'm embarrassed to admit that I never gotten to reading it before.
My brother also owns the book. He bought it at like Amazon bookstore or whatever. And yeah, it's a big book. It's like huge. It's like, so it's big. It's big. I'm just gonna keep saying it's big. All right.
There are just too many books I need to read.
How about we read it together then?
I'd like that.
She smiles shyly, her eyes twinkling behind her bangs.
Yes.
With that, we leave for the front counter to purchase our books. The sun's blindingly bright outside, which contrasts against the chilly nature of the air.
Would you like to get something to eat?
Sure, there's a bakery nearby that's pretty good. They even serve tea. Last time I went there, I had black tea.
Oh, this sounds lovely. Feel free to lead the way.
Within a few minutes, we're standing in front of the bakery. Through the glass storefront, we can see rows upon rows of pastries and breads.
Alright, we're back at the bread store.
As we enter, a wave of warm air carrying the scent of sweets and teas wash over us.
It smells wonderful in here.
If you weren't hungry before, you'd definitely be hungry now. Plus, they even have oolong tea here.
Really? Suppose I know what I'll be getting.
I think I'll have a cup as well. So we approach the counter to order our drinks. The brownies on display once again catch my eye. You know what? I think I'll have a brownie too. Grab a tray and a pair of tongs to choose my own pastries. Yuri falls behind, hesitantly grabbing a tray of her own. Are you getting anything else to eat?
I think I have a small slice of vanilla cake.
By the time we finish grabbing our food, the line's cleared up.
Oh, new roll.
Oh, damn.
Alright, fuck. How are we gonna do this?
Hi, would that be all for you?
Okay, also, how long, we didn't do a timer again.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, I don't know how long we've been going for it.
Yeah, it's probably fine.
I know we haven't made it to an hour yet, I don't think, but like, still.
I'll have some oolong tea as well as this brownie. Cashier quickly rings me up while another worker pulses away in the background to prepare the tea. And your order, miss? Yuri sets her tray down on the counter with a clatter. Her voice is barely audible.
Yes, I'll have the oolong tea and a slice of vanilla cake.
Excuse me, could you repeat that?
I'll have the oolong.
Her voice wavers as red creeps up her face and she glances desperately between me and the cashier.
Social interaction.
Should I do something? Oh, fuck!
But like, she really looks like she needs help right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, alright.
Let's think of this.
All right.
from a Yuri perspective first.
Like she wants
She
to
wants
say
to
it,
do it
but
herself.
right now she's like one really embarrassed. It doesn't, you know, she's getting all social
We'll
anxiety.
order for her, and then if it backfires, we'll go back.
Yeah.
As mu-
I mean, like when we like didn't give Sayori get Sayori lunch or whatever, we didn't know it backfired until like
really far, but I feel like this one's gonna be
I
pretty
know.
immediate.
Hopefully.
I might as well spare her the trouble and just order for her. After all, I know what she wants anyway. She'll have the oolong tea and the slice of vanilla cake. Is that okay with you? Yuri nods her
Okay,
head.
look, she looks relieved. This seems good.
Alright, we'll have your teas done in just a minute. Just as the cashier said, it only takes about a minute or so until our teas are ready. Yuri avoids eye contact as we pick up our cups of tea. With our food in hand, we make our way over to some tables to sit down at. We walk, she keeps her head ducked down and her eyes steadily trained on the floor. Hey Yuri,
Yes?
are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just that.
She starts playing with her hair, stroking it quickly. Don't worry about what happened. You like when I'm around, I can help you handle all that stuff. Oh, fuck.
That
Oh.
would be nice.
Alright.
Oh, okay.
that's
I thought she was gonna
It's
twist
it.
that.
It's just like I can do things myself.
That's
Thank you
what I
very
thought
much.
she was gonna say.
But no. All right.
She breathed a sigh of
This
relief.
seems good. Good.
Everyone has their own thing that they're good at. You're a lot more book smart than me, and I just happen to be more used to talking to people.
You know, we can help each other out.
We balance
Get-
out in a way.
Yes. Keep going. Keep pushing. Yeah. No.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Thank you.
Don't mention it. Settle down at our table. We finally dig into our respective sweets. The inside of my brownie is moist and thick. The sweetness not too overwhelming.
The sweatness. Because you're hot right now.
I don't know. I look around while savoring my bite, chewing at a slow pace. Although the streets are still dotted with people here and there, the foot traffic has started to lighten up. When I look back at Yuri, I catch her looking at me, her eyes filled with curiosity. When she realizes that she's been caught staring, she sheepishly turns her head in admission of guilt.
Sorry, Derby too. I didn't mean to.
Relax. It's nothing to
Stare all
apologize
you
for.
want. All right.
Embarrassed, she glances away from me. Somehow, I get the feeling that she wants to say something, but is too shy to say it. So I muse over Yuri's thoughts. I pop another piece of brownie in my mouth. How's the cake, Yuri?
Oh, it's a bit sweet, but very light. I'm assuming you're enjoying your brownie, judging by the smile on your face.
She covers her mouth with a hand as she giggles. Okay, you caught me. The brownie's really good.
I see.
Shiver as I take a sip of my own tea. Man, the sweetness of the brownie really makes the tea that much more bitter. Yeah, but I shouldn't have ordered it. Yuri sneaks several more looks at me as I continue eating. Does she want?
She wants you to feed
say
her a brownie.
something?
She wants you to feed her a brownie.
What's up?
Nothing. I mean, that's my guess.
But she says that I notice that she's not looking at
Yes,
me.
yes.
Exactly.
Feed her the brownie.
She's looking
Feed
at
her
my
the
brownie.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Do you want to try some of my brownie?
It's okay.
Once again, she blushes as she speaks. It's really pretty cute how flustered she can get. Come on, I insist. Before she can protest, I steal her fork and I spear a piece of my brownie through it. Here you go. Make sure you eat it while it's still warm.
Thank you, Derby. You really didn't have to.
Hey, sharing is caring, right? She giggles a bit as she hesitantly nibbles on the brownie chunk. Man, her eyes are really lighting up.
There you go.
Honestly, I didn't really expect Yuri to have a sweet tooth. Pretty good, huh?
It's very sweet, but the inclusion of dark chocolate cuts through the sweetness a bit.
Ooh, my throat. Like, it's not tired, but it just feels wrong. And I don't like that.
We continue enjoying the food and each other's company, slowly passing the day away. For a while she smiles, tracing the rim of her teacup with a finger.
I've really enjoyed our time here today, Derby too. This is a lovely little bakery as well. I'll have to revisit it on my own time.
Thank Mizuki and Sayori for introducing me to this place.
Oh, you came here together with them.
Nah, I just happened to see the meeting here a while back.
I see. She looks relieved.
But yeah, we should definitely come back here again sometime.
Yes, that'd be nice.
I'm guessing she was like, that's like, oh, you didn't invite me and whatnot. But like,
With our food finished, we get up and throw away our trash. Hey, want to catch the bus? I think one should be coming around soon.
That sounds like a good idea.
Where are you going? Are you just taking
Settled
your
down on the bus stop's bench, sitting closer together, but not too close. I nervously tap my fingers on my knee. Looks like I've run out of things to say.
Oh, I would have ran out of things a lot.
Yeah, I would have too. But surprisingly, Yuri saves the day by speaking up.
Alright, yeah.
Today has gone by much faster than I expected. It seems like only an hour ago that I left the house for the bookstore.
He shifts the books in her bag and smiles down at them. I guess that means it was pretty fun then.
I suppose so.
Peering down the road for a moment, I spot a glaring set of headlights slowly growing closer. Hey, looks like the bus is
And
here.
the bus runs into both of you.
It stops with a low hiss, and I motion for Yuri to get on ahead of me. Fortunately, it doesn't look too crowded. There should be plenty of seats for us to sit together.
I think
Oh,
it's a
God.
water splash. Yeah.
Suddenly, Yuri stumbles
Oh.
on the steps leading into the bus,
Oh.
falling onto her hands and knees.
I thought it was like a water
Her
splash.
books to tumble out of her bag. I futilely reach out to grab her, but I'm too close. I'm not too close enough to reach her. in
I'm
time.
not close enough. Yeah, I'm 2. There's no 2.
A few people peep around curiously to look for the source of the commotion. Yuri quickly stands, her face flushed. She scrambles to shove the books back in her bag. I reach down to help her. Here, let me help. Are you okay, Yuri?
I'm fine.
Oh, damn. With the last of the books back in her bag, we finally enter the bus. Yuri speeds over to the first seat she sees and sits down, keeping her head down as if avoiding the stares from the other passengers. She adamantly continues to stare out the windows. I slide in the seat after her. Sure you are all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Despite her words, I notice a wince breaking through her controlled expression. Here, let me see your hands.
And? Why?
Come on, just humor me for a moment. She reluctantly turns her hands over. They are red from the impact, but don't look particularly hurt. Which means, you scrape your knees. He's wearing black leggings as usual, so her knees are covered up, but that material isn't very thick.
A little bit.
Do you want me to take a look at it?
No.
Oh, she might be cutting her legs.
Yeah,
Look at
because you
that.
can't really see through the leggings. you
Well,
know?
they're
And
thin,
no
but
one-
they're not that thin.
Yeah, but they're black. You can't
Yeah.
really see through that. And also, it's easy to roll the sleeves, but legs.
Yeah,
no.
and look at that determined face.
Yeah.
Her sudden outburst startles me a bit.
Sorry. I just mean that it's fine.
Of course, maybe she's not cutting her legs. She just doesn't want you looking at her legs. But yeah.
Well, I still think it's cutting.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying. I mean, you're probably right. I'm just saying. Who knows?
Well, yeah.
But
I'll just check when I get back home and bandage it as needed.
All right, if you're sure.
Sorry.
What for? She bites her lip and twists her bag's handle around in her hands.
For making you worry. You've already done so much for me today. And, well, I just feel guilty.
You have nothing to feel guilty about. Worrying is what friends do, right? And that goes for everything else that happened today, too. As your friend, I fucking stop saying that word.
look, what else are you supposed to say?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like, yeah, they're friends, and you want to be closer to someone else, but you can't just say acquaintance as someone you know.
Fucking
That's the only word you
this
can
dense
say.
fuckwad need to figure it out.
But look, even if he does have romantic interest in Yuri, he has to say friend until he actually has the guts to do so.
Yeah, but he needs to figure it out already.
He'll probably figure it out soon, right?
I like
Soon.
helping you out when I can.
I get it. Thank you, Yuri, too.
Of course,
Ugh. This has been so embarrassing.
you've just had an unlucky day today is all. Try not to worry about it too much.
Easier said than done.
Yuri mutters this last statement to herself, probably intending for me to miss it. Conversation fades out after this, leaving us simply watching the scenery blur by outside. Although we're not talking, it just feels right. Just sitting here together like this. After a while, though, I decide to break the silence. It's nice to physically be with Yuri. And I
Yuri
want to
better
continue getting
Yuri
to know
better
her
not
better,
slept.
too. By the way, it seems like exams are coming
Oh,
up.
she's awake. Alright.
It seems like we've been talking about them more and more up lately.
Sorry, we can talk about something else if you want.
No, it's only natural that'll come up in conversation.
Shut up. After all, we are students. Oh,
Ah,
oops, that was
After
you.
all, we are students, right?
Oops.
Huh? We're students?
Oh, damn. I think I burned my shoulder more than I thought I did.
Oh, well, you know what? Stop touching it.
Feels nice.
Okay, well, read.
Yeah, I think I've just been thinking about them more often because I think things will go well for me this time.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I guess you could say that I didn't like to think about them before. They're such a drag, you know, and I'd rather just distract myself than study.
Me too.
It's fine now, though. I've recently gotten a lot better at concentrating on
I
studying
wonder
and
why.
stuff like that.
I wonder why. You have a good influence.
I'm pretty sure that reading more has definitely played a role in that. Yuri tilts her head and smiles.
Really? That's wonderful.
Yeah, I'm glad you helped me get into reading. So thank you for that. My heart rate pumps up a bit as Yuri smiles
Yeah,
widely
he's
at me.
starting to get it. Come on.
A second later, she seems to catch herself and puts on a more demure expression.
I mean, I'm just glad that you're enjoying literature now.
She starts playing with her hair, seemingly distracting herself from her own thoughts and feelings.
But I'm surprised that you keep trying to steal my lines. You can't concentrate on the fucking name. You couldn't concentrate before this.
Huh?
I meant... Never mind.
What is it?
Well, you seem to be able to concentrate on video games and manga just fine. Sorry for being so blunt.
You're fine. I'll have to admit that that's true. But it doesn't count. Concentrating on hobbies is totally different from doing something you dislike.
Well, that is true.
Speaking of video games and manga, you should probably spend some more time studying. Of course, we'll still hang out in the literature club, but Yuri suddenly sits up, her posture more stiffer than it had been just a second
What
ago.
did you just do?
Wait, what did I just say? What the fuck? Speaking of video games and manga, I should probably spend some more time studying. Of course, we'll still hang out in the
I think
literature
so.
club,
Basic, yo, we're having less time hanging out together or whatnot.
so it's,
You already Sorry, but did I do something wrong?
What? I don't really...
I'm sorry, me too. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Yeah, I think you're interrupting your studying time. I just did it again. Sorry.
You're totally fine, and you didn't do anything wrong either, so don't apologize for anything. I'm not sure why you think you did why you think you did, though.
But you just said you didn't want to spend any time together outside the club anymore. I don't think he said that at
Yeah,
all.
I know, he didn't say that.
You're implying
I
words.
sigh quietly. I just meant that we should probably start studying more since exams
Yeah,
are
study
coming up.
together.
I still definitely want to hang out at school, and after exams are over, I want to do a lot more stuff with you. But I just might not be able to hang out as often until then. So you see, everything's alright. Well, except for the part about taking exams.
I see. I shouldn't have jumped to conclusions.
Please don't apologize. It's alright. What matters is that we're all good now, right?
Why you?
He's an idiot. I'm sorry, but...
Yeah. Look, man, he's dense. You gotta understand that.
Yeah, I
That's
feel
just
like
who he
Yuri's gonna be the one he takes the longest to realize about, though.
I mean, maybe.
Because she's the one who likes to keep herself closed off more often than the other two. Like Yuri and Nizuki and Sayori. With Nizuki and Sayori, they're a lot more open. Sayori's gonna, I think, be a little difficult
Because,
her
like, yo,
depression.
and also, like, he's gonna constantly think, best friend, we are best friends. This is normal. Nothing, everything's gonna be fine. Yuri, it's probably gonna be harder.
Just because she's more of a locked-in person.
Yeah. I suppose so. I'm just not used to people being so nice to me. Or to people actually wanting to be around me. That was so embarrassing to say.
She looks out the windows to the darkening sky. At the darkening sky, although I could still see her crimson cheeks reflecting in the glass. Yuri, I'm not quite sure what to say, but I definitely know that I feel a crushing wave of sympathy for her. I don't know everything about what you've been through, but I do know that I want to be there for you.
Yo, you're pulling like moves, but you're not even sure if you want to go.
Said you better get used to people being nice to you. The violet-haired girl turns toward me a bit, allowing a small smile to peek out at me.
Thank you.
We approach Yuri, stop, we sit in silence again for a bit.
Me too.
Are you okay? She looks up at me with a deep sadness in her soft eyes.
Can you promise me something?
Of course, what is it?
No matter what happens, will you keep being my friend?
Without a doubt, Yuri. There's no question about it. Small breaks through her somber expression as her eyes glisten under the bus's fluorescent lights.
Well, I'm guessing it's like, yo, okay, I'll say okay. You didn't even let me read my line, but
Oh, I
okay.
thought you did say okay.
Well, I didn't do it in the voice. I was trying to talk to you, alright? I was gonna be like, yo, the whole, you'll still be my friend. I'm guessing, I mean, things are gonna go down. I don't like that. I don't like that
She
line.
might reveal.
I mean, I'm not sure if she'll reveal herself, or it's just gonna happen on accident, but
Well,
I feel like something big's happening.
we'll
soon.
find out.
Yeah. Also, about the topic we were discussing earlier. Well, why don't we say it together?
Yes!
Yes!
Yuri-
Thank you, Yuri. You saved us.
Yuri's
Now, we just gotta hope this dense fuckwad
Yuri's
is not an idiot.
Yuri's just like leading the path, like holding is carrying, he's carrying, and then he's like, all right.
Oh, yes. Okay, he has half a brain. That's actually a really good idea. You can come over to my house after school and we can study together.
Yes.
Well, I don't know how much I can help you, but I'd certainly benefit from your help. Yuri nods and opens her mouth to speak, but pauses when she realizes the bus is at her stop.
Looks like I'm getting off here. Then I'll message you about the details later.
I get up to let her through. Once in the aisle, she steps towards the exit, but then stops to turn back to me.
Goodbye, Interview 2. Hope you have a pleasant evening.
Don't fall down the stairs again, please. See you at school. She smiles and then disappears in the darkness.
Yo,
outside.
how long we been going at this?
I don't know.
Let's wait till this is over in case it glitches. I don't want it to glitch out OBS because it's animated. They're gonna be like, oh, like it's being stupid. I just don't want it to be stupid. All right, check. 56 minutes. All right. Do you want to have a timer for 3 minutes, or do you just want to stop now? Because like we're about to have a big moment soon, and I don't want to get like partially into the big moment,
Yeah.
So I feel like we should probably stop now unless you want to talk for a few. Hey, actually do an outro. Besides that one Yuri video, we just stopped it without any consideration.
Okay.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
Immediately.
In like a couple minutes and all
Minutes?
that jazz.
Oh.
Or something. I don't fucking know.
I
And
mean, you know what? Yeah, minutes. I'm gonna get more water.
I'm also gonna start doing some more balloons videos. I don't know.
It won't be
Okay.
entertaining for him, but he'll do it.
Balloons bores the shit out of me now. A lot of games do, actually. This is the only game that I'm looking forward to ever now.
Yeah.
At this point.
I mean, I read because I have something to look forward to, but I'm caught up on everything. And there's nothing that's catching my eye anymore.
I'm just
It's,
reading Solo Leveling a little bit, but like that's not.
And you
That's
won't-
like one chapter a week.
Yeah, and you won't read light novels. You won't read the light novel of it, and you won't read anything else. It has to be all colorful and mostly pictures.
Yeah.
You're stupid.
Yeah.
You can't read.
Okay, we'll be back, y'all.
Yeah, we'll be back.